Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn about dialogue writing. You know, the language has different function, orally different function, and written forms like asking information, apologizing, greeting, welcoming, or introducing, sharing informations, or complaining. Like that, so many functions are there, language functions. And English is a very special language. English is a very special language which is so polite, and moreover perfect. The perfect in its approach. In English, we use the words in a cleared pronunciation together with the stylish pronunciation. 50% clarity and 50% style is the key of the language. And moreover, some of the words, thank you so much, sorry, like words so commonly used in this language. And I used to say the students that we're not supposed to use the word thanks. Why? Thanks comes from lips. Thank you comes from heart. It should come from heart. If you're really thankful to the person who helped you, if you're really thankful, then that feeling had to come from heart. So say thank you so much, thank you very much, like that. Don't use the word thanks. Got it? In books, it's okay. Thanks. So stubbornity, so pride, more than needed. Reflects in that words. So, okay. Anyhow, to construct the dialogue, first of all, we had to try to find out the relationship between the speakers. The relationship, that means how they are related to, not blood relation. And moreover, the context of dialogue should be understood. The purpose of the dialogue is important to generate appropriate dialogues. See, formal expression should be there, informal expression should be there, and normally a dialogue starts with greeting and ends with leave taking. Greeting means good morning, welcome, good afternoon, good evening, like that. Ends with bye, thank you, good night, like that it ends according to the circumstance. So dialogue writing is, remember in English, speaking language, if you made mistake in speaking language, if you made simple grammatical mistakes, it's okay. But while writing, grammatically also it should be perfect. Just with the sense that it's a dialogue, it's used to speak. We are not supposed to make any grammatical mistakes. That means while speaking also, grammatical mistakes should not be made as much as possible. But if it happened, it will be ignored. It could be ignored, but not while writing. So grammatically also it should be perfect. See, here's a simple dialogue, page number 103. Professor Omkar wants to buy a new computer for his personal use. He consults Mr. Raju, a computer engineer. Omkar. Good evening, Mr. Raju. Engineer. There R is silent. Engineer. Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Raju. What is that good evening? Greeting. As soon as he saw first, how good evening should be written, as in sunny morning. Good evening should be written with good evening only. Yes. So here, hello, professor. So intimately he says instead of good evening. Good evening, professor is the better way, right? Yeah. I am seeing you after a long time. How are you? Introduction. So he didn't say good evening. He directly told hello, professor, because he was so familiar, so close to him and surprised to see him there. That's why. Yeah, okay. So, hello, professor. I'm seeing you after a long time. How are you? Introduction. Omkar. Fine, thank you. Thank you for your concern of asking about me. Thank you. I'm writing a book, but my computer is giving me a lot of trouble. Now I want to buy a new PC, personal computer. Could you help me? So he complains about his this computer, which gives him a lot of trouble. And again, together with that, he wants some information about a new PC. Raju, certainly agreeing. Which PC do you have now? Omkar, I'm an old Pentium 4 processor. Now that I'm quite familiar with the computer, I can use a faster system. So old system he had. So he gives information. Again there, giving information. Quite right. I think you go in for Core i3. So this is suggestion. Quite right. Instead of quite right, you can use fine. I think you should go in for Core i3. What technical specification should I look for? He wants to know some more information about Core i3. What in technical specification should I look for? He says, well, a 500 GB hard disk drive and a 2 GB RAM, I suppose. There should be more than enough for your work. He gives information. Thank you, see you tomorrow. Leave taking. Again, thank you, see you tomorrow. Or bye. Bye he didn't say, because bye is told with the people of our age or juniors, not with elders. Got it? Yeah. If elders say bye, you can reply, but you saying is not so good. Okay. Next, completing the dialogue. Teacher complains, you are late to class, Pradeep. He apologizes. Madam, I dash. What should be told? Madam, I'm sorry. Madam, I'm sorry. First of all, apologizes. Then gives reason. I missed the bus. I missed the bus. The next bus was late. Madam, I'm sorry. I missed the bus. The next bus was late. Teacher suggesting, in that case, you should inform the office. In that case, you should inform the office that you are coming late. Pradeep, agreeing, leave taking. Sure, ma'am. Next time I'll do. Thank you. Rahul and his wife Lata plan to have a holiday. They discuss the options. Lata, my boss has accepted to sanction me 15 days of earned leave. Rahul says, Lata. She suggests, first of all, which expression she had to say? She should be happy. Wow, that's great. Shall we plan a picnic or a tour? Lata. Wow, that's great. Rahul suggests, shall we plan a tour for Darjeeling or Shimla or Ooty or Kodaikanal or anywhere? Place your choice. Lata. No, that place I have already seen. She has to disagree, and for her disagreement she has to give reason also together. Rahul, giving an option. Then you only suggest the place. How about Australia? It will be lovely there. So, Rahul, but you know I'm not much of a mountaineer. You love the sea, don't you, Rahul? Of course, I love sea. Lata, why don't you call a travel agency right away? Rahul, sure, I'll do it. Sure, I will do it. That's the end of the conversation. Here, Lata, my boss has accepted to sanction me 15 days of earned leave. So there, the expression, Lata, surprise. Wow, that is great. Wow, that's great. Unexpected holiday they get, no? So, that is the expression of surprise. Next, suggestion. While completing the dialogue also, they will give you which type of dialogue you have to write. Let not the dialogue be too lengthy, because for one sentence, 1 mark. 2-word sentence also 1 mark. For a passage also 1 mark. If you write more, the mistakes will be more. right? So don't make mistakes. Next, disagreeing, giving an option. So he is giving an option for his wife to select. Next, there, see, you have done, you love the sea, don't you? Agreeing, he agrees. Yes, I love sea. Lata, why don't you call a travel agency? They, if they have decided to call a travel agency, they had to decide the place. Not only sea, is it Darjeeling okay? I think we can go for, we can opt to Darjeeling. Like that sentence. It's not question because she won't answer yes or no. So it should not be a question. Everything you have to consider while writing the dialogue. Why don't you call a travel agency right away? Yes, of course, I'll do it. Agreeing. Next. You and your friend are at the cinema. You have got 2 seats on either side of a gentleman who offers to change his seat so that you and your friend can sit together. Complete the dialogue given below. So you are asking a favor from the gentleman, so you should be much polite. As you are asking a favor from the gentleman, you should be much polite. Excuse me, sir. Could you please agree to exchange our seats? Could you please agree to exchange our seats? Request. Yes, write in your book, request. Oh yes, definitely. Where are your seats? They are on either side of your seat. Gentlemen. Oh, then let one of you exchange our seat. Then one of you exchange your seat. Why? Because A, gentleman, B. Either he has to exchange with him or him. Then let one of you exchange your seat with me. Thank you, sir. We have been waiting to see this movie together. Gentleman. Introducing. I understand. By the way, I am Rahul or Rajiv or Ravi or Ashok. I am Mr. Ashok. You. I am Ankit. He can't introduce him alone. He has to introduce his friend also because they wanted to watch the movie together and because of which they requested the gentleman. So I am Ankit and he's my friend Anurag. Fine. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You had to say thank you. Then he'll say fine. Thank you. Language functions expected, calling attention, requesting for a favor, introducing, agree. Miss Shanta wanted to buy a new TV set. She visits a showroom and talks to the salesperson there. Salesperson. Good morning, ma'am. Madam, can I help you? Greeting. First of all, greeting. Shanta. Good morning. I want to purchase a TV. She didn't mention any brand because next he is asking the brand. So she states her purpose of reaching there, approaching him. Good morning. I want to purchase a TV. Do you have any particular brand in mind? Both are very good, madam, he says. So she has to mention any two. She has to mention any 2 brands. Any 2. Onida and whatever it may be. Both are very good, madam. We have the latest models. Miss Shanta. Can I see them? Certainly, Miss Shanta. Thank you. Next. Certainly after that she has to thank him. Greeting. Thank you. Next. Neetu is interested in doing a course in journalism. She calls up the Department of Journalism to find out the details of the course. The public relation officer answers the phone. PRO. Good morning, Department of Journalism. Whenever you call an office, they'll first of all, as soon as they greet, they'll introduce the institution which you called. Good morning, KEB. Good morning, Public Health Department. Good morning, Indraprastha. Good morning, Vivekananda Pew College. Whatever it may be. Neetu. Introducing and inquiring about the courses. So, good morning, I am Neetu. I want to do a course in journalism. She has to inquire about the courses. I want to know about the courses in journalism. Inquiry. So, good morning, I am Neetu. I want to know about the courses in journalism. So, there he gives information. We offer 2 courses, Bachelor of Communication and Journalism, BCJ, and Master of Communication and Journalism, MCJ. So, Neetu, she wants to know the duration of the course. Can you say the duration of the course, please? Request. Request means please is the must. Can you say the duration of, can I know or may I know the duration of the course, please? Or can you say the duration of the course, please? Please is must. Request. BCJ is 2-year course and MCJ is 1-year course. Any graduate can apply for BCJ and those who have passed BCJ can apply for MCJ. So, Neetu, she making inquiry about selection. Will there be any exams, selection exams? Will there be any selection exams or interviews for the course, for the admission? Will there be any interview or exams for the for joining the course? Making inquiry about PRO. There will be written test and interview. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. She has to agree for whatever he told and then she has to read. Okay, thank you. Then she has to decide whether to join or not, which course she has to do according to her prior education, like that. That is not needed here. Next, at a friend's house while studying together for the examination. Akshay and Gagan are studying together for the examination. Language function, you have to mention. While in the examination, you need not mention the language function. Today we had to complete 3 units of thermodynamics. What do you suggest? Akshay says, as they are going to do combined study, Akshay says they had to do 3 chapters in thermodynamics. They had to complete 3 units in thermodynamics on that day. Agree? Yes, we had to. Or yes, of course. Shall we take a small break? Arvind. Akshay says, no, not now. We didn't start the study at all. You can add that. But let not the conversation be too lengthy to avoid mistakes. Gagan, it's already 10 p.m. I must complete my assignment. Akshay. What will you asking the preference? Will you read thermodynamics or complete the assignment? Asking about the preferences. What will you do? Will you do the assignment? Will you complete the assignment or study thermodynamics? Aravind. Assignment, yeah. Bye. I had to leave now. Bye. Assignment, yeah. I had to leave now. Bye. Got it? As they are of same age, as they are friends, they can greet by saying good night, bye, like that. He need not write bye, he need not say bye only, he can say good night also. Okay, next. Anu knocks on the door of the doctor's consulting room. Doctor, please come in. Anu. Introducing, greeting and introduce. Good morning, doctor. I am Anu. Good morning, doctor. I am Anu. Doctor, please sit down. Now tell me about your problem. She gives information about her problem. See here. Giddiness, you had to say. Why? Because from when are you feeling this giddiness, he asked. I feel giddiness I feel too much giddiness. That's enough. I feel too much giddiness. Doctor, from when are you feeling this giddiness? She says. From 2-3 days, our exam timetable is after the exam timetable we received. Doctor, take these medicines and you will be fine in 2 days. Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much. Or thank you, doctor. And here, giving more information means she need not give reason from, I'm feeling this giddiness from a week. Okay. Joseph made Shankar, a computer technician, to get his computer repaired. There R is silent, repaired. D also silent. Joseph, good morning, sir. That is not morning, it's morning. Good morning, sir. Shankar, good morning. Please be seated. What can I do for you? Seeking information. What can I do for you? Joseph, my computer is not working well. He giving information. My computer is not working well. Shankar, right now we are too busy. Can you leave your PC with us for 2 days? Disapproval. Sorry, I need it today itself. He won't agree to leave his PC there itself. So some emergency maybe. So reason he had to give. Sorry, I need it back today itself. I'm afraid you'll have to go to another technician. Okay, thank you. Ending the conversation. Okay, thank you is ending the conversation. Did you understand? Yeah. Next, Fatima is Prema's new neighbor. They meet and introduce themselves. Fatima, greeting. Hello, may I come in? She need not say good morning and all. She's a neighbor and just Prema responding to the greeting. Hello, please come in. So, Fatima. I am Fatima, your next door neighbor. Prema. I am Prema. Please be seated. Or please sit down. Or please take your seat. Okay. Welcome. Oh, fine. I am Prema. Please sit down. Or please take your seat. Instead of sit down while conversing, please take your seat is better approach. Why? The words and the way how we use the words that matters more in a language than the words which mean the same. Please sit down. More than that, please take your seat. That is more dignified way of talking. Okay, whatever it means. Uma and Anne are strangers and meet at a bus stop. See, asking for bus number. Excuse me, do you know the bus number which goes to Wilson Garden or Banishankari or Jayanagar? Anna, it is 24A or 55A, 55A, 56B, 57, 58, giving informations. Uma, can you say the platform number, please? Go to platform number 27 and wait there. Uma, thank you so much. Why, thanks. If she say thanks, it's not proper. Thank you so much or thank you very much. So, these 10 exercises might have been, I hope, trained you to write the dialogues, to complete the dialogues. Here, 2 mains will be there, in one of which you have to complete the dialogue, where the language function will be given, and another one, there you have to write the dialogue itself. Got it? Complete the dialogue. We are going to discuss about completing the dialogue. While completing the dialogue, remember, while completing the dialogue, we had to consider the language function given and just like fill the blanks. But not fill the blanks with words, fill the blanks with the expressions which is given in the bracket. Next, we had to frame the conversation. While framing the conversation, let not the conversation be too lengthy. Let the conversation be short and sweet and polite and to the point. We are not supposed to give more explanation which are not at all related, not at all needed. Only needed explanation should be given where the conversation should be short and sweet. Got it? This 4 marks, they will give the language function. According to the language function, you have to fill. Remember, the conversation should be polite, to the point, and not lengthy. Okay, thank you. Bye. Thank you so much. Only that much if brings 1 mark. Why to write, okay, thank you, I'll meet you tomorrow if you are free. Call me when you are free. Not at all needed, no. That much is enough. Okay? Yes, I'll continue in the next class.